Okay. Awesome. Hello everyone. Welcome back to another playthrough of Dishonored 2, the sequel to the Dishonored series. So last thing we did was that we started the second Dishonored, where we were betrayed yet again by the people of this empire. This woman named Delilah came and claimed to be the sister of Jessamine. And so she's like, oh, I'm the rightful heir. And because of some murders committed by someone called the Crown Killer, and people associating those with Emily and Corvo, people were more than happy to get rid of Corvo and Emily and have Delilah take over. And so after that coup, Emily was petrified. So she's like just a thing of stone right now. And Corvo barely escaped. You can actually choose who it is who ends up petrified. I chose to play as Corvo. If you had chosen to play as Emily, Corvo would have been frozen or petrified. But I chose to play as Corvo, so she was petrified. So after barely escaping from that place, Corvo found this ship that's being captained by a woman named Megan Foster, and now we have to talk to her so we can see about getting to Karnaca to figure out more about these crown murderers. Let's see, trying to fix the secondary engine. And Anton, your idea of improving the head gaskets sealing with the guano coating is the worst you ever had. I'll make you sleep in the engine room if you don't fix your mess by tomorrow. Megan, if all inventors were as delicate and short-tempered as you are, you and I would still be paddling around in carved logs. Megan, I made some mulberry cake. It's my own recipe, improved by Tivian spices. I left it in the galley. Anton, where are you, old fool? I hope nobody hurt you. I found you. I swear I miss you. Okay. So it sounds like they were an item. Alright, let's go talk to her.
The dude's probably not back from Dunwall yet. Before you left him.
You're up. When you're ready to talk, I'll tell you what I know.
Alright.
Sokolov's style. It's Delilah.
Anton started it just before he was taken. They've got history, but he wouldn't say more.
Alright. Bloodfly study. I've wondered whether I have another book in me. The bloodfly epidemic, coupled with basic information on life cycle and behavior, might make an excellent project for this old natural philosopher. Bloodflies are exotic insects, unlike anything else found in Sokolov. I suspect they originated on the Pendician continent. In groups of 3 or fewer, they are harmless individuals when attacked, leading me to speculate that each emits a scent that has a collective effect on larger numbers of bloodflies. Bloodflies are attracted to rapid movement and sound. Their nests can be broken apart, scattering the swarm, and in particular, the nests are quite susceptible to fire. The insects require fresh corpses to lay their eggs, which hatch in breathtaking fashion after a very short time. More corpses in a Sarkonian city, say during a crisis or plague, mean more bloodflies. Interestingly, in the last part of a bloodfly's life cycle, they calm a great deal, leaving the swarm. They molt, causing the wings to drop off. Afterward, each bloodfly lives a solitary existence. Very odd. Bloodflies are largely restricted to the south, preferring warmer climates, like certain aging natural philosophers. So those are those bloodflies.
Dearest Emily, or must I say, your Imperial Majesty, I have something that you will Corvo must hear at the first opportunity. It concerns the murders happening across the Empire, committed by this so-called Crown Killer. When I left Crystal years ago, I swore I'd never again take part in any further political matters. I've done my share of bad things, and some good, before and after the Rat Plague. But here in Karnaca, I've uncovered a terrible conspiracy against you.
Oh.
Here, at the bottom of the Empire, the cobblestones smell of death and corruption. I'm staying with an associate, Megan Foster, aboard her vessel, the Dreadful Whale. We'll leave for Dunwall in the morning, as soon as the tides are willing. I keep thinking of the way sweet Jessamine was stolen from you and your father, and I fear it might be your turn to face such turmoil. I know Corvo would protect you with his life, but please do not trust anyone.
There you are, old man. I was asked to pay you a visit.
Wait, what's wrong with you? Megan!
Off we go, Sokolov, to somewhere more private.
And then he was taken. So he knew something. Okay, so I can't remember, but I think there is a mission where we have to save Sokolov, but we'll see. Alright, let's go talk to Megan so we can get to this mission.
Alright, you've explained part of it. But what were you and Sokolov doing here?
The old man loved Karnaca, but he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer. He wanted to warn you.
There were reports about tensions rising. Corruption, street violence. It's the sort of thing that happens, and usually the local authorities resolve it.
The new Duke has let things slide. But Sokolov concluded he might be the head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his after-dinner stories, you know that's unusual. We were going to set out for Dunwall, but something happened.
The Crown Killer.
Yes, the hatch ripped open and Sokolov screamed. All I caught was a glimpse of someone carrying him across the deck. I followed as long as I could, toward Addermire Institute. It's run by the alchemist Hypatia. Maybe the Duke is using a patient of hers, the Crown Killer.
Addermire was a solarium years ago. I'll get inside and eliminate the Crown Killer. Maybe the alchemist will cooperate, maybe she won't. Either way, I'll try to figure out what happened to Sokolov, too.
I would say good luck, but I don't think you want my luck. When you get done at the Institute, disable the watchtower. Once it's down, I'll bring the boat around. We'll take the skiff to the shore when you're ready.
Alright. Let's get on out there. I'm gonna do a separate save because my computer did shut down on me not long ago. So I'm concerned about that. And saving over data and not being able to start the recording again at a decent place. Alright. Let's look around real quick. Oh, it's in the water? Guess gonna go get that. Oh man, his lungs. They aren't the best. They aren't the best. You got it? Sorry, Corvo. You okay, bro? Okay. Man. That bone charm in the first one that allowed you to have extra breath while in the water, woo, did wonders.
Ready for me to drop you at the docks?
Yes.
Ready. The old city must have changed a lot.
Off we go then.
One more time, old friend.
Actually, a couple more times, buddy. It's gonna be a long ride. I can already tell this game's gonna take a lot longer than the first one. Especially since we're doing it on hard mode. Yeah, I don't know what they did to the AI of the NPCs and stuff like that, but like they're a problem. Then I forgot about those blood flies. Those blood flies suck, and things get even wackier as we move on. So things get complicated. And I want to try and do both a no kill and a no detect run, but we'll see what happens. The biggest thing is I don't want to kill anyone. Okay. Here we are.
I'd take you to
Beautiful.
Addermire by boat, but security's too tight. The Grand Guard have a watchtower there. Go inland and use the carriage station. Before his death, the old Duke of Serkono spent decades building up Karnaca. After Duke Luca Abel took over, he started draining the wealth out of the city as fast as he could. Orgies and week-long feasts.
I remember the old Duke Theodanis. He was a good man.
Watch yourself on the way to Addermire. The Duke's given the Grand Guard run of the city. Strangers get attacked on sight.
I can take care of myself.
This is a good spot. Reach Addermire, take out the Crown Killer, and find out where Sokolov was taken. The alchemist, Hypatia. She'll help if she can. Sokolov likes her.
I'll see you later at Addermire. Just wait to bring up the boat until after I've disabled the watchtower.
All right. And here we go. So it's telling us about the chaos level. It's like it is with
Welcome to Karnaca, stranger.
Hello.
What ship is that out there? You know the skipper?
I don't think she has one.
No, it's not on the register.
Uh-oh.
Maybe one of the recent importers from Mordor.
Hopefully
That's
they don't.
Addermire in the distance.
Over there?
It's happened, they say. Not safe, they say. But
All right then. Maybe a little more.
All right. So that's Addermire over there. There's a lot of stuff around right now. I do... Like, I'm not going to focus too much on, like, getting all of the bone charms. And, all the small things in the world. But... I do want to get enough to update my my blink at the very least, and get some decent bone charms. That's my biggest thing. If I did the new game plus, I wouldn't have to worry about these things, but you know, like I said, I like a challenge, so it's fine. And besides, while I look for these smaller things I don't have to do with the main story, I can rant about stuff, and believe me, I have something to rant about today. Oh my gosh. So let's, I guess, collect some things first before we move on to, like, main story things.
Don't be greedy, friend.
Give 5 coins. I don't think I have 5 coins, sir.
Oh, you're kind. Thank
Okay.
you.
You're welcome.
If you want to get past that wall of light, I've heard people sneaking through this blood fly infested apartment. Going through there will get you to the other side of that Grand Guard checkpoint.
Awesome. Thank you. I'm glad to take yourself though, sir.
Let's hope you never need help
Yeah, he's upset that I stole his stuff. I'm sorry. But I kind of need it. Good. I gave you $5. I mean, 5 coin. You'll be alright. I gave you something. You gave me something. Ah, and here is one of those black markets Megan was talking about. I think it's an achievement in the game if you manage to find them all. Some of them are actually a bit tricky and dangerous.
Come here.
Yes.
I have something that might interest you.
Is it money? Is it weapons?
My name's Mindy Blanchard. And that mask tells me you're someone who goes into places where you don't belong. Want to help me with something? You scratch my ass, I'll scratch yours.
I
Gross.
need to get to Addermire Institute. Can you help?
Yeah, I know how to do that. You go get a body for me, and I'll help you with your problem. Don't worry, he's already dead.
You want me to bring you a corpse? What's the story there?
The overseers are holding him at their outpost. They think he was a kind of a witch. I want the body for reasons of my own. Sneak in and take it, then meet me in the old basement below the dentist office near there.
I'll consider it.
Weird. So that would be an optional way to access the place I need. Oh yeah, I forgot. There are a couple ways you could go about these black market things.
Your face is no concern of mine.
You can, if you find the key, you can break into the black markets and just take everything, because you have to pay for this stuff. I might see if I can find that key so I can just break in. Like, I don't want to kill the guy.
Grand Guard comes in, I don't.
But I would. Let's see. I want to. Does she have the key somehow? And the thing is, I'm upset because I used to remember where these things were from memory, so I was able to run through these sections so fast because I knew exactly what I was looking for, where they were, all of it. Oh, here it is.
I'm in. Just remember.
Let's see. Clearing bloodflies nest. Lento, you're either brave or desperate to accept this job. We used to smoke flash bloodflies with full crews, but the infestations are bad now. And the Duke canceled the funding, so we get rid of the nest by hand. Here's what you need to know to stay alive. If you need to slip past a bloodfly swarm or nest, keep your distance and move slowly, or they'll attack. When the butterflies are calm, you're fine. If they take flight and start glowing, it's trouble. If you get swarmed, you gotta run away or fight. Smash the bloodflies or burn them. Same for the nest. A bloodfly swarm will keep coming back until you destroy the nest for that swarm. That's really all you need to know. You'll do fine. Oh yeah, another thing. If you find any blood amber in a nest, just keep it as bonus. But make sure the Grand Guard doesn't see it, or they'll ask for some urban sanitation tax or whatever.
Bested all right.
Good luck.
We used to throw rocks at these nests when I was young. Just go slow and mind the distance. Easy.
He's like, psh, this is child's play.
Going through there puts us on the other side of the wall of light.
If you want out of the city as bad as I do, this is our chance.
No, it's more likely we all get sick. Then we end up hatching
Yeah, I remember how I moved through this place.
provisions and try to get inside.
Yeah, they're upset I got close.
All right, don't turn on each other. We'll find another way to make
Any money in there?
and another way to
So they are like Molotovs and things. You can make, collect, etc. to get rid of the bloodfly nest because they burn. Let's see. Okay, so this is the example of them swarming around a body, because remember how in that entry by Sokolov, they like to form around dead bodies. But luckily you can kill them, so it's not too bad sometimes. We're probably not going to get too far in this level, to be for real with y'all. Here we go. See, and that's what I mean. Flammable liquid. So, like, just do like a little that. Burn them up. So, we got another one. So, let me take this downstairs and deal with these down here. Only difficulty is they do make noise. But it's alright. Do I have to go this way right now? I'd rather destroy this one up here, actually. Yeah, I need to get that blood amber too. That stuff's nice. Get some money. Incinerated darts are real nice to have because of these things. So let me just... Awesome. Got a first one. Okay. So the thing I wanted to rant about is about a webcomic. I've caught up with a lot of my manga. I'm reading like... Okay, what am I reading right now? I'm reading The Summer Hikaru Died, Blue Lock, Gachiakta, Centuria, and I think that's it. So I was reading 4 manga. I've caught up with all of them. So since I caught up with all of them, I was like, okay, let me see if I can get back to our webtoons, because I used to read a lot of webtoons actually. And so I started reading one called The Secret Bride of the Black Wolf. With how it started, I thought it would be like a thriller type thing, but it's actually a romance. I didn't think it would be. I'm not completely upset that it's romance, because I used to read a lot of romances back in the day when I was like in college and all that. So I started reading it literally like 2 days ago. And main premise is that you have this girl named Yonro who keeps reincarnating into this world where she is abused by this guy named Hyoto, who goes on to like kill her entire family. He's very obsessive. He's just the worst. He sucks. Okay, you can shoot these as well. But when you shoot them, they don't go away. Okay, we're good. Yeah, she keeps resurrecting. And this is her 3rd time resurrecting. And instead of Kyoto, like in her previous lives, coming to find her, this guy named Lord Huita finds her. And he takes her in. He's really nice. He makes sure he takes care of her. Like he's really great actually. Like she's like all nervous. She kind of gives him a lot of trouble sometimes. But he's so understanding. He's so accommodating for her situation. Even though he has a lot of questions about why it is she's so fearful of certain people. Why she is the way she is.
I'm a wanted man again. Welcome home.
Alright, now we have to be careful because this is an area where we could be detected and attacked by guards. But like, yeah, he has a lot of questions about what her situation is like, but he doesn't like press her at all about it. Honestly, I kind of just want to move towards main story. So let's see. I need to go that way. I guess we can hang out around here a little bit while I look around. Yeah, let me look around a little bit. Like he's really, really nice. And so there comes a point where this girl,
I told you what would happen if you reported me. I warned you.
oh shoot, I didn't realize someone was over there. There's this girl who's known Lord Rita for a while now. She used to play like this traditional instrument for him a lot. And she gets really jealous because Yonwoo is Lord Rita's designated lover. He has taken her in as his lover, and that's how he's taking care of her, protecting her, whatever. This girl named Danhui is jealous of that. She has a guy over there. Okay.
Miserable rat. I told you what would happen if you reported me. I warned you. Please, you gave me no choice. Please. It's too late for that, Rapallo. Guess what happens?
And so I'm not sure why. I'm not sure what her goal was. It seems to be I'm gonna take you out just in case. Overseer, yeah, definitely take you out. It seems to be she was going to drug him with something to make him do something he wouldn't want to do so that she could take advantage of him. And probably like hold that over Wonu. Or Yonwoo. But Lord Rita was able to clock that she was trying to drug him. He told her, never show your face to me again. Never come around Yonwoo ever again. And he went back home. But he did take the drug. I think he did it to like prove a point. Just like, I noticed what you're trying to do. Okay, so these are overseers. You gotta be careful. So let's come up here. Oh, okay, he's coming this way. That's actually good. I can knock him out.
Only those who turn from the seven scriptures witness endless existence, adrift in the void, the dark sky, that star, the cold, lifeless ocean.
Nothing then.
And threatens to devour the earth and sky and all things.
Oh, he saw the guy knocked out. Yeah, I think he was just trying to make a point. So he took the drug, and it's an aphrodisiac. So he's a bit hot and bothered. And so he gets home, and he finds Yonwoo in his bedroom. And she's like, oh my gosh, Lord Rita, are you okay? Are you alright? Because he's like stumbling into his room. And he's like, my lady, what are you doing here? Because that's what he calls her. Because he's so respectful. And she's like, well, I want to just leave flowers in your room. Oh, ow. Pain. Pain, pain. Okay, let's try that again. Only this time. Doesn't work. I was hoping he could like hop over it or something, but I guess not. He ain't that cool.
Your allegiance should be first and most fiercely to your family.
Hello, hello. Welcome.
Hi. Did I hurt him? Sorry.
Keep to the customer parts of the shop, please.
Can't do that. Sorry. And she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to barge in to your bedroom." He's like, "It's fine. Just please leave." And she starts to walk out, and she decides to turn around and be like, "You know, it's nice to be in banquets and stuff like that, but you should really take better care of yourself."
You've made your bed and have to lie.
Uh-oh. It's slow to do a load. She's like, "You should really take better care of yourself if you're, you know, going out to banquets and trying to have fun." Because she thinks he's drunk. And he looks up at her just like, "My lady, I'm not drunk. I just ingested a drug, a type that makes your body heat up. And right now, the only thing I can think of doing right now is making you mine." And that's the end of this chapter. We get to the next chapter. And I guess the girl don't understand what the heck he means. Man, this sucks. There's so many of them. I'm trying to think if there's another way for me to do this. Is there like a roof I can get up to? That'd be perfect.
Are we not brothers?
Crap. Got. So she doesn't seem to understand Yonwoo, what Lord Huita says, what he means when he says that. And so she's like, "Lord Huita, are you all right?" And she goes to touch him.
No need to cover your face. I'm better with names and faces anyway.
Okay, let me see something. Let me try this. I'm gonna come up here. And I'm gonna try and go beyond that. Ugh, crap. Gosh, this is so fresh. This is so annoying. How did I do this in the past? I'm gonna have to go down. We're not gonna get far in this chapter at all. I gotta get off in the next like 20-30 minutes. Let's see how fast I can move in that amount of time. Alright, well, down here now.
They will rise up among you like a virulent swarm, devouring anyone here.
No.
Show yourself.
No.
So the others will not lose their way.
Told you it was the wrong type of oil. They don't want to listen to me.
Ah! My lean doesn't work no more? Oh no. This seems a lot better to come this way though.
Disgusting this here. And what's next? It's enough to make a man crazy.
Let's knock this guy out. Okay. And so she goes to check on him again, just like, "Are you all right?" And I forgot what I think she goes on just like, "When you mean you want to make me mine, You want to make me yours. Is that just because of the drug? So she's trying to get all sentimental and be like, what, you don't actually like me? Me, some other nonsense. And he's confused and grabs her hand. He's like, look, I do not want to embrace you. I do not want to be with you while I'm under the influence of a drug. So please, just leave. Just leave. Just go. She again doesn't leave. And she's like, okay, I'll go get someone else to help you. Thinking, oh, the issue isn't that he doesn't want to be with anyone. It's just he doesn't want to be with her specifically. And so he stops her and just like, what? No, that's not what I meant. What I mean is I am under the influence of a drug. I do not want to do something with you. And you misconstrued my intentions. That you misunderstand how much I actually care about you. I do not want to do something like that to you. So, that being said, please leave. I beg of you. Just go. And instead, this chick proceeds to approach him again. She straddles him, and he's like, and she's like, oh, do you remember what I told you that night? Because, like, he had gotten hurt previously. I wish I could get, like, all the, oh, they down there. Wait a second. I don't see no one. Whee. All right, come up behind him.
Huh?
Darn. Why do they have good peripherals? Okay. Alright. Guy without having to interact with that guy. Awesome. What's this? Oh, locate the body. Okay, so this is a side quest. I think we're going to do this because this can help us get into where we need to be a bit easier, potentially.
Are we not brothers? That's what I should have said. Now I feel remorse.
So, again, he has said multiple times now, please just leave. I don't want to do something like this to you when I'm in this state. Please just leave. I beg of you. And instead, she's like, she straddles him and says, and they're on his bed, mind you, and he's fighting everything in him to calm the heck down. She's like, oh, do you remember what you said that night? When he was like hurt and she was taking care of him. And he's like, no, I don't remember. Did something happen last night? And she's like, oh, I told you I like you. And he's flustered again because, again, he's fighting literally every ounce of him to not tackle this woman right now. And she's like, oh, I'm your one and only lover. You can have me whenever, something like that. And then she proceeds to kiss him.
Sometimes I wonder if it wouldn't be better to craft the music boxes at each enclave. Here in the city, for instance. Instead, they're made in
I remember this section of the game. This part was a bit... Oh, dang.
Is someone there?
How the heck did you see me? Where even were you? Okay.
Sometimes I wonder if it wouldn't be better to craft the music box.
So yeah, she kisses him in spite of him again multiple times, telling her, please leave. I don't want to do this. I can't possibly do this to you. Please leave.
Far worse to have the knowledge of construction materials.
Kisses him. He does give in for a little bit. Kisses her back. And then he stops again and tells her, wait a moment, please, my lady. As I stated, he doesn't say this, but I'm paraphrasing. As I stated,
much better to protect such a powerful tool. Assemble them in secret and dispatch them across the Empire where they're needed in the fight against the supernatural.
I do not want to do something with you while I am under the influence of a drug. He's basically says, like, I cherish and care about you so much that I could not possibly do something like this with you while I am in this state. So he says, if you could, can you just lay next to me for the night? And that's it. That would be enough. If she's like, okay, I can do that, finally, decides to leave this man alone. And kisses him on the forehead, even though he told her, hey, every time you touch me, I feel like I'm going to lose my dang mind. Whoops. Alright, well, let me do a load. That's going to get hairy real quick. Kisses him on the forehead, even though he told her that he about to lose it every time he touches her. Or every time she touches him. And that scene ends. Next day, he's all happy, lovey-dovey. He's better now, and they decide to make their relationship official, because before, their relationship was just that one of convenience, I guess you could say.
What was that?
I'm hoping he comes out and he walks straight.
Oh, well.
Oh, crap. Of course you decide to go right there. And yeah, they made their relationship official. And yeah. And other stuff happens. They haven't really talked too much since that instance. I need an interrogation room key. Alright, so I need to find a key. Let's see if we can knock this guy out.
That's all it was.
We will burn a bright fire with our virtuous actions, so the others will not lose their way.
Oh, it took forever to do this, but we got it. And I am... broke the blinds. Oh, well. I am so, like, annoyed, and I feel like that whole scene showed one of the problems I have with their relationship. Lord Wheaton's perfect. He's perfect. He's beautiful. He is a great representation of what a man should be like. Like, he's very clear. He's very articulate. He's very purposeful with what he says. He makes sure to express what he feels and what he means, even when he is in very stressful, high emotion situation like I was describing. He's considerate. He's kind. He's patient. Like, he is a very, very good man. Like, there have been times when homegirl MC is like freaking out about something, and he like has all these questions he wants to ask her, but because he doesn't want to stress her out, he refuses to not push her. He doesn't go beyond the boundaries she has put in place. Extremely considerate of her situation, her feelings, all of it. He's great. But I feel like the problem we're having with the relationship is that Florita's doing these things for her, but she's not doing that for him.
The body Mindy sent me after.
Amado, meet me in our usual place tomorrow night. Be sure to bring the drawings we talked about. Secret date. Alright, so this is the body I gotta bring back. Gonna be a bit difficult bringing back a whole body, but we can try it. My hope is we can get this part done. Let's start heading back that way. She has not reciprocated these niceties that he shows her to him at all. There was a time when they were talking and he was obviously a bit uncomfortable talking about his brother. And she just sat there all awkward like, and then she was just like, well, anyway, I'm gonna go back to cleaning. Didn't ask just like, hey, are you okay? Didn't act like, hey, if whenever you're ready to talk about it, just let me know. I'm here to listen. Like he's done with her before. Because again, she had a pretty rough relationship with her ex-husband, and she's not completely ready to talk about it. Lord Huita wants to understand what she's going through, but he literally is like, hey, I'm not going to push you. Whenever you're ready to talk about it, I'm here. Oh, so he detected me. That's fine. We'll get back to Mindy. So like I said, very considerate of her situation, of her feelings. She did not show him the same amount of consideration. She did not reciprocate that to him at all. Uh-oh, let me do a load. Man, it's hard doing these things in the daytime, I guess. Everyone can see you. Huh, man. I'm trying to see if there's an easier way to do this. I don't want them alerting anyone that I'm here. Yeah, she does not reciprocate that feeling, those emotions at all. And I think that's one of my problems. Like, he's doing all this for her, but what is she doing for him? Looks like I can go down here.
Come on, come on. Hey, you got it.
Yep.
Put it down in the hole. Good job. Take this.
You said you had a trick for getting closer to Addermire.
I just sent one of my boys to turn off the power to the carriage rails. When the juice is off, you can walk along the rails and get where you need to go. On the other side, there's a station that will take you to Addermire.
All right then. This is goodbye.
All right, Heather. Thanks, Mindy. I'm not sure what she's doing with all these bodies, but you know what? None of my business. All right. It is just so bad. It is awful. And like, my problem is I'm worried that they're gonna have something like that happen with, again, her refusing to respect the obvious boundaries he's placed.
That will be just the theme.
Ignoring
Addermire
them
Station. This should take me out to the Institute.
repeatedly, all to just still end up in a relationship with him. She assaulted him.
That's it. The electricity is off.
But no, we're supposed to think this is just like a, oh no, they're so cute together and look, they're finally in a happy little relationship together. Like, no, they need to talk about what the heck happened. Because no, something like that cannot happen. And I was really glad to see, because I was looking through the comments of that chapter, and I was glad to see that a lot of people were like, yeah, no, this isn't cool. That's not good. He said no. She should leave him alone. There were a couple people being creepy, be like, oh my gosh, he's about to get some or whatever. But a good chunk of the comments I saw were like, yeah, I don't feel good about this. He's drugged. He said he doesn't want to do it. Why does she keep pushing him? Like, exactly. Like, if you just imagine you flip the roles and it was a guy talking to an inebriated woman and repeatedly not doing what she's asking him to do, which is leave her alone so that she can calm down and not do something she doesn't want to do. But the guy still continued to push her and be like, you can have me whenever you want. It's perfectly fine. People would be like raising up pitchforks and be like, burn the MC, down with the story. But no, instead, in this situation, you have some freaks being like, oh, he's gonna get some, or some type of BS. No! So I need to get into that. Now, there are a lot of, like I said, there's a lot of bone charms and runes and all that stuff around. Let's just get into carriage. I'm trying to do the main story, bro. We can come back here. Or I can do this on my own time. Oh, that was the end of the level. Yeah, I was definitely detected. And they detected bodies. Yeah. But they didn't kill anyone. Shoot, I didn't get a lot of things, like, at all. 10 runes, jeez. They have a lot of stuff in this one. I missed a lot of things. If you just ignore everything and just move through the levels aren't that long. I might go back and replay that level. We'll see what happens. The Good Doctor. Eliminate the crown killer who's been murdering your enemies to make you look guilty. Find your old ally, Anton Sokolov, last seen being carried toward Addermire. Alexandria Hypatia, who runs the place, should know more. And that is where I'm going to have to stop, actually.
The Addermire Institute is my best chance of tracking down the crown killer. Alexandria Hypatia turned an old solarium into a center for medicinal knowledge that's famous throughout the Isles. She's an alchemist, brilliant and dedicated to helping the miners in Karnaca and their families. If anyone knows what happened to Sokolov and where this all leads, she will.
All right. And that is where we're going to pick up next time. I vaguely remember how I did this. I go under the building and sneak through there. Addermire Institute. Yeehaw! Hostile territory. Yes, yes indeed it is. Alright, and that is where we're going to stop. Make a whole new save. And that's where we're going to pick it up. Again, I might go back to this save and do some off-the-screen stuff. Like, go back, collect some stuff. But I'll think about it. We'll see what happens. So next time, we're going to start mission 3. See if we can help the good doctor, Anton Sokolov. See where he is. Save him. And see if we can get some information from Hypatia about what in the world is going on. And stop this crown killer. Which should lead us to stopping Delilah and helping Emily. And to finish up my rant about that story, that webtoon I was talking about, really bad, really, really, really awful. And now it's to the point that I don't really like MC that much, because what the heck are you doing? What are you doing? After everything this guy has done for you, after being so considerate of your situation, of your feelings, of your boundaries. Heck, there was a time when he was bathing, she walked in on him. He was kind of clothed, so nothing was shown. It's fine. She walked in on him and was like kind of arranged by their servants, because I guess they're trying to make them get closer or something like that. And she was, Yonwoo was about to leave, but Lord Huita is like, wait a second. The decision is still yours, but here's what I'm thinking. We need to have the appearance of being a lovey-dovey couple. So, just so that there aren't any suspicions that our relationship is actually fake, can you stay in here and you could just chill out in a corner or stuff like that? I won't come near you, whatever. Just so that we can have the appearance of being a decent couple. Can you stay? But at the end of the day, the decision is yours, my lady. He continuously calls her my lady. He's so respectful. And she's like, okay, I'll do that. And they sat far apart in the bathtub. And again, in this situation, even though she was uncomfortable, he made sure to do everything he could to make sure she felt comfortable, made sure he had permission, and she was okay with this situation. Did nothing to make her uncomfortable, didn't stare at her, nothing. It was actually her who was staring at him and making him uncomfortable. And then we get to this, where she literally sexually assaults him. Like, I am so annoyed. And like, the grossest part about that entire section was like this guy's face. Like, he genuinely looked concerned, and I saw hints of fear in his eyes, fear of what he might end up doing when he's doing what he might end up doing when he's trying his hardest not to do something. Like, he's scared of losing control of his body. That's the vibe I got from his face. And here's this chick throwing herself on him, saying, it's perfectly fine, you can have me, just lose control, basically. Like, no. And my thing is this, I don't know if in this story they're gonna have it that these two talk about what happened and try to make sure something like this doesn't happen again, because you can't do that to someone. It was awful. I don't know what it is about romance stories, and I might get into it next time. I don't know what it is about romance stories, like romanticizing very toxic, terrible situations and relationships. Like, it's almost to the point I feel like these two shouldn't even be together if she thought doing something like that was okay. And the fact that he's not more upset that she did something like that. Like, no, you can't do that. But I'll get into it potentially a bit more next time. So yeah, gonna do that and start mission 3. So look forward to it. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on next playthrough. Bye bye.